which predominantly is monocrop agriculture, that requires the most death out of any farming practices there are. So for wheat, for soy, for corn, all of these products that they rely heavily on for their vegan diets are the most dependent on death. The reason being is you take a hunter, right? A hunter will go into the forest or an area and they will get their deer, their moose, elk, whatever, and they will bring that back and they will feed their family with that, right? For monocrop agriculture, you have to destroy an entire habitat. You have to kill everything, because if you're going to have a crop of wheat, everything else has to die. So all the insects, all the birds can't be on there. The bees, ruminant animals will no longer be welcome on there. The rabbits, the rodents, the mice, right? Nothing can go on there for these crops to survive. The reason being is because those crops require heavy interventions from human beings. Fertilizers, synthetic fertilizers, they require herbicides, pesticides to keep, insecticides to keep these things away for these crops to survive, because nature's always going to fight back. It wants in all these areas. So you need to kill it for your crop. That's how monocrop agriculture goes. And I know that very, very well because of my background in farming. I was raised around it. Every single one of my cousins currently owns a farm and does monocrop agriculture. I know how this works. I used to be, when I was 19, I used to fill the spray planes. Full hazmat suit on, you load these things, and that goes all over your crops to kill everything off except for the crop that you're growing so that you can harvest that, right? That's why we've got glyphosate in everything now in all of these products, because you need that to desiccate the crop, essentially dry it out so that you can hurry up and harvest that before the fall, the end of fall comes, right? So that's all needed. There's so much intervention that's needed in that method of farming. And then you take regenerative agriculture, which is the farming that we rely on, is you've got a farmer that needs to work 100% with nature. So every single year, the regenerative part is the opposite of extractive, which monocrop agriculture is extractive. You're taking out everything for this one crop. Regenerative, every year, that soil is getting more and more nutrient dense. It's sequestering more and more carbon every single year. It actually holds and retains water. It doesn't just run off because the soil is alive. All the insects are there. They're working. The bees are working within the flowers that are there. The birds come back. They're working the land. All the animals are welcome.